Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Hang on a second here. Do I have myself open? Yes, I do. Hang on. So turn that off so I'm not hearing myself. Anyway, um, about 30 minutes ago, I thought I really don't want to play Marvel Rivals today. So I was like, oh, what can I do that can be fast and cheap? Well, I started looking. It's like I don't really have the time to shift everything over and get everything ready. So I thought, well, shoot, what do I do? So I thought, oh wait, I have a couple demos that I've downloaded. We can play those. So I think that's what we're going to do today. Just whenever Mondays comes around, I like Marvel Rivals, but Marvel Rivals is not. It's getting a little stale for me, oddly enough. I'm not excited to get back into the game necessarily. I thought I just needed to change things around a little bit. I still will play Marvel Rivals, but I think I just need a little bit of a break from it, honestly, and maybe just play it outside of stream, maybe for a week, maybe two, or something like that. So, because I kind of like how some of the games that I have been a little bit more pick up and play, and Marvel Rivals is kind of like that, but just how it's playing right now, and I think this is also part of my mental state currently. I just need to have a little bit of a change. I'm sure that's going to happen, so you'll have to pardon me for my sudden mood swings, my sudden change of focus, more or less. So, today we are going to take a shot at a couple of these demos, and I need to make sure that the demos are actually on my gaming, uh, gaming thing. That one's not. Okay, so we're going to be moving some stuff around, and we're just going to kind of chat for a minute here while that happens. So, um, So over the weekend, I was able to actually take some time and blast away an afternoon, just kind of getting things set up and getting things going. So for anybody who listens, I now have some chat redeems for you. I added a new chat redeem, and I've added a bunch of command stuff, so you can put the commands in. They're below the stream right now. So go ahead and look down there. I'm going to, for the most part, a lot of them are open, but I'm going to see how often they get messed around with. So I want to make sure that they're um so we don't like spam certain ones, and I will kind of let people know um the time for each of those right now. Um let's see, where are these demos? Okay, we need to manage. I think I go into properties actually. Update installed files. Okay. So we're going to move this install file, stick that onto our gaming drive. And then we're also going to do it for this one. It says that demo is busy. What's busy about it? It looks like it's done. What are you talking about? Yeah, that should be done. Okay. So, um, I don't know what about it is. Just the thought of it feels like a lot of the games that I currently play right now, I just don't necessarily like getting stuck in kind of like a stale routine. Maybe I don't know. It's such a weird thing about me because there I like routines and I like a little flexibility with them, but for some reason, the steady routine um of streaming, it's not quite fitting. it seems to not be meshing with me as much as I would have liked. I like going to live at a certain time, as well as just knowing kind of what I'm doing for the day. But I felt like I needed a bit of a change, and I don't know if that's something that other people are kind of feel and know. If that's something that other streamers experience, I really don't. I don't know. Might also be a case of that I'm just not getting a whole lot of interactivity in my streams currently because of how new I am. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's like I want to try something different, and I need to understand that um, there's nothing wrong with me wanting to do that. It's simply the matter of understanding that sometimes I just don't want to play the game that I have scheduled, and I want to play something different. So, um, new information, Jump demo. If you guys remember the Jump game demo that I did, that actually got extended a week. So it normally would have been taken off today, but it's actually going to be taken off next week. So I'm probably going to do another stream, a minimum of one, of me playing that and working with having Discord running and everything. So then we can have that available. So I wanted that up in the air so people were aware that that's a thing. You also have another week to try out the game if you want. But yeah, today I think we're going to explore a couple of demos. And then for next Monday, we will probably play Marvel Rivals, or I might take a break from the game and put something else in its place as just a little bit of a change. There are other games that I could get into that I think could be fun, that could be interesting. And I think this is another thing that you all need to understand is that when there's these big games that I want to play, it's kind of hard to keep myself kind of ratcheted onto one, as well as parts of me that are undiagnosed OCD, I'm pretty sure. It's the establishment of getting things like certain symmetry to it, if that makes any sense. Right now, I kind of have, for my streaming schedule, Monday is something, Tuesday and Thursday are my standard game. Wednesday is a swap between two things, and Friday has been a partial swap. I was strongly thinking about maybe switching it up so that Monday, Wednesday, Friday would be our library stream days, and Tuesday and Thursday would be something different. The problem with that is that one of the games, specifically Star Wars Battlefront, gets triple experience Wednesdays. So I actually want to play it on Wednesdays. And Monday and Friday, that's too far apart for standard games. So it feels a little odd in that sense because I'll be playing Monday and then I'll be playing Friday as opposed to a Tuesday and Thursday, if that makes any sense at all. I have thought of thinking of maybe doing a very flexible schedule. It's like, okay, we're gonna have this game played, but these days are very flexible. We'll just kind of play whatever I'm feeling like. I'm really trying to avoid something like that because one, it can't stay accurate easily for everybody who's watching. Because I kind of would like people to know what I'm playing, to see if they're interested in it. Though I am staying very strictly to the 2 hour to 5 hour, the 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. window for streaming, and that can change at some point. But I will know beforehand when that is. I think the issue right now is that what games I'm streaming is going to change up at times, and I want that to try and stay standard as well. So then you guys go like, okay, it's Monday. He's going to be doing this or that or whatever. And I feel for these very long term kind of live service games. So Marvel Rivals. Oh, what else could I consider? If I ever did For Honor, if I did Rainbow Six Siege or something like that, I want it to be something like we're playing these games on these days. So the people who actually are interested in watching me play that content will go like, okay, I can kind of set myself up for what's he playing on Tuesday. Oh, I know what he's going to be playing on Tuesday. I think the biggest issue right now is that I feel like I need to kind of have it just up in the air to kind of like what I want to do, as opposed to something a little bit more standard where I can actually say, oh, so I'm not jumping between 10 games. I've got 5 games and I'm playing them at specific times to kind of get them done. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm just talking to air at the moment, but talking it out loud kind of helps me process it a little bit more easily, because with my ADD, it's like I have 5 conversations going up on in here, including the one that I have with anybody going out. So I always try and silence what's going on in here to talk with who's here. And when I do that, it kind of silences, it kind of muffles the conversations happening here and helps me focus. That's the best way I can kind of describe it. I don't have multiple personalities. I don't have voices in my head necessarily, but there's a lot going on in here that just kind of scatterbrained everywhere. And talking kind of helps focus and streamline my attention. I don't know if there's any particular kind of ADD for that or anything. So, this is something that I would like to talk about with other people, other streamers. If you do variety streaming or something like that, is it something where you feel like you need to be kind of strict and set in your schedules of like, here's the games we're going to be playing? And does it feel like it gets stale after a while? Because here's the thing. When I started out, I was playing one game. And then that game was actually getting really dark. I was like, okay, I need something a little better because I'm getting depressed over this. So I got a second game going. And then we were playing the 2 games, swapping back and forth. And then I realized that was starting to make me struggle. So I started putting out more games. The problem I have is I don't want to make it so big that I can't keep track of what games I'm playing, and that I'm actually making progress. Because if I have 5 days a week to stream and I'm playing between 10 different games, I'm only getting a fraction of the progress done between the games as if I was just focusing on one game entirely. And I find that a struggle at times, because if you do that, it's like, let me put it another way. It's like if you're a really avid reader and you're trying to read 5 different book series at a time, and you're not keeping a distinct schedule of like, okay, when was the last time I played this game? I read this book versus this book. A lot of people would probably go like, no, I need to stop. I just need to focus on one book. I can't quite do that with video games because it gets a little samey unless it's a really, really good game. I actually want to keep playing it. So I believe my stuff has moved over now. So we're going to go ahead and jump in. But I just wanted to put a word in beforehand. I am pretty sure I'm going to maybe do a schedule change up. I don't know yet. But I think Marvel Rivals will probably take a little bit of a backseat now. And it'll be something I play off stream to keep up with the content. Because I'm going to kick myself if I don't do that. But I don't think it's going to be something I play on stream. And Mondays is going to become kind of a wild one.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Okay. And that worked. So that's a new thing I added as well. So hopefully that will trigger when it needs to. Because I would love to have that trigger when it needs to. Yep, there we go. So that will be something that happens during the stream when ads pop up. That's our visual indication we're having an ad. So rather than just having the ad, so I think that would be great to have. I will need to tweak with it to make sure that it works at a proper time. Anyway, let's get into the part that I actually was going to do. So our first one is one that I'm actually kind of excited about. I will admit I've never played a Dynasty Warriors game, though they have super intrigued me. There's a couple games that have tried doing something similar, but there's never really been one for PC necessarily. There's a few on PC, but I think they've been stuck on. I can't remember what they've been stuck on for the most part. We're gonna try playing this, and it might be a couple ups and downs to make sure that the graphics work. But we're gonna play this for stream today, so we're gonna go ahead and swap ourselves over. Once we get this launched and get it going. Because this is a very newer game, I don't know how well my system's going to handle it, so we might have to mess with settings and stuff. But let's go ahead and swap on over and see how this lines up with everything that we have. So it's running. Okay. Because this will be probably the first experience of Dynasty Warriors I've ever had. Oh, I need a cough for a second. I'd expect it to cough to be that hard. Hopefully that won't persist. And the way that that's running right now, oh boy. That is running super slow. So I probably need to mess with stuff. Oh, there we go, because I wasn't clicked into it, I think. There we go. Okay, so here's where we're at now. Press any button. It's not letting me choose options. Here we are. Okay, so we have our audio, we have our graphics. It's gonna be English, yeah. Let's keep it English. Yeah. So we're gonna just depart for battle. We'll be playing the battle in Shishui Gate. Some scenes and elements may differ from the final game. In the battle, you'll be facing a very formidable foe, so prepare yourself accordingly. Some events described in Romance of the Three Kingdoms. To put an end to Don Xiao's tyranny, lords across the land joined together to form an expeditionary force. They attacked Shishu Gate, barrier protecting the capital Luoyang, where Don Xiao himself resides. In this fight, you are a nameless hero. Take up arms alongside legendary warriors to defeat Dong Xiao's forces. Yes, perform the initial setup. We're gonna do English. We're gonna do English. That brightness looks good. So we have hero difficulty. Best of talk. Bravery. Blah blah blah. This is just yeah. Then we have a historian. Just to enjoy the story. Okay. Let's go Wayfarer. So, sure, we'll open the advanced settings. Wayfarer, battle assistance, helpful. Auto use meat buns. Nah. Vibrant response to in-game events. We might roll that down a little bit. The control scheme. Okay, so we do have stuff like that there. Okay. Auto lock on. Being attacked by a powerful enemy, sure. Camera in battle, sure. I think that's good. Default, the map rotation is off. Fine with that as well. Between the camera and the locked on enemy will be made transparent. Sure, I think that would be useful. Required skill points. Defeated soldiers remain visible. Hey, Ray. That's fine. Lurk is just fine. I'm glad to see you here. Hey, oh, counter. Yeah. Text only. Color perception's normal. Yes. I wonder if we want to have our voice up.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yeah, we don't need to actually mess with that. The graphics quality, yes, yes. Dynamic resolution. Yeah, we'll do. We won't do that. Frame rate. I would push 144 if I could. See, I have no idea what what it's gonna look like on this, so we might have to mess with that. Can be changed later. Okay. Ooh, that's
I,
a little choppy on my side.
Governor of Henei, cede power to Lord Yuan Shao in order to defeat Dong Zhou.
Lord Wang Kuang, welcome. No sight could have lifted my heart more.
Your words honor me.
Zhang Yang, governor of Shandong. I have come to join the alliance against Dong Zhou.
You are most welcome, Lord Zhangyang. Show us what you're capable of.
By all means, I shall do so.
Lord Yuan Shao, I have come from Yong Province. Allow me to be of service.
Lord Cao Cao. That was a splendid manifesto.
Yes,
Having the illustrious Lord Yuan Shao become the leader of our alliance was a stroke of genius.
Having felled the 10 attendants, Dong Zhuo's occupation of Luoyang is our responsibility. If Yuan Shao can make up for that by leading the coalition, it's a small price for him to pay.
you can count on it. Lord Yuan Shao, I have no doubt I'll be a great asset to the coalition forces.
Is that so? Your spirit alone is fine support indeed. Dong Zhuo is all but done.
Right.
I think that's our character, the guy in black. I'm sorry about butchering all of the words.
All that remains is to see this through.
I don't speak Japanese in any way, shape, or form. I could probably imitate, but I'm going to butcher the pronunciation of all kinds of names. I am very sure. So I want to make that known now. Anyway.
I need to speak with you. Do you have a moment? Most of the troops in our coalition directly serve lords of their own. But now, we've gathered volunteers who do not belong to any particular leader. Those are the ones I wish to speak to you about. They have given me free rein over how to organize them. Their numbers are few, but they are men of honor. And that is why I thought you might command them. But you would not say no, surely. You have eyes that clearly assess the battlefield, and the skill to make the right decisions. And most importantly, you're beyond the schemes of the nobility. You are more than capable of this task. I have faith in you.
Okay, so during the cutscenes, it had the words mouthing Japanese, I'm pretty sure, with the English just dubbed over it. This one, it looks like they actually have the English voice, the lip syncing proper.
I'm counting on you. Now, let me introduce you to your troops.
You must be our commander. I'm proud to be serving you.
We're a varied bunch. Some of us are well-versed in the martial arts, while others just came from sowing the fields. But we're all the same in wanting to make the world a better place. We look forward to your command, sir.
Let's begin.
Okay, so so this is our battle here. Okay, so currently located just outside Liaoyong, where Don Zhao resides, when the bears protecting the city. Okay, Wu Qi under the command of Hu Zong.
Listen.
Through them. I want all of your forces working together to achieve this goal. Okay, so leader of the coalition, he's going to be there.
Right.
Yes, and as commander and leader of the coalition, I look forward to witnessing your greatness. Very romanticized text here. I don't know, the romanticized military wars and stuff in Japan have always been intriguing. I think that's why they keep making games of them. Okay.
Over here.
No.
No.
So Guangzhou is, I think, is under Guangzhou. Okay, so I'm set here next to Yaodun. Commander's there. Okay, so we have these guys next to me. Okay, who are the two guys off by themselves? Liu Bei. Guan Yu. I know Guan Yu and I know Liu Bei. Okay, so we have some people. Okay, so for the most part, we're all in the south end. There's a couple of forward parties, but everyone's kind of on their own otherwise. Yes, we'll have a handful of people up top going after. Is that maybe that's a door or something? War Council. That's probably what we just did. Oh, and I can select a companion. Okay. Well, of course I'm going to have Guan Yu with me. Are you kidding me? Cool. So I have two characters who both use polearms. That's awesome. So one of them is using a glaive, and one of them is using probably more of a spear. It might be a glaive as well. Yeah, I kind of want to have you with me. I kind of want to have Guan Yu with me, because Guan Yu's the first one that I ever found out about. In Smite, I believe, is where I first found out about Guan Yu. It's like, this is a cool character. Bout preparation. Okay, so I can actually choose what I want to pick. Okay, interesting. So we have... Okay, so we have a couple options for sword, by the look of it. Crimson Orchids, which are... What would you call those? I mean, from Final Fantasy XIV, they're much like the dancer's weapons. They're not called glaives. Oh, okay, so the Gnashing Fang looks like the same thing that the guy had, his Quillen Blade. It's So it's a really big, broad spear. It's a really big, broad sword. Rather than... Okay, yeah, we want to do the crescent blade. Okay. So it looks like one's a bit more for myself, and one's a bit more for the soldiers around me. Let's go ahead and pick our crescent blade. The gem, Oblivion Gem. Attack range by 4%. 14. Launch into the air. Automatically block an attack from an enemy officer. Ooh, this one recovers 54 health for every 100 enemies defeated. I kind of like that. Let's do that, because I'm probably going to get smacked a bunch. Okay. Oh, then I got to choose what my attacks are. Okay. We have Palm Strike. Stops certain attacks and staggers the enemy. We have Mistwalk, which is a dodge? Yeah, evades attack. Okay. Oh, and I'm setting these up to be whatever my attacks are. Okay, so... X is kind of an AoE. Reduces damage taken, prevents staggering while using battle arts. Oh, that's Master. So, I probably don't have that. Okay. Increases a level higher upgrade. Okay. Now, we do have some other options. We do have some other options here. Okay, so we have Dispersion Arrow, which is a ranged attack by look. Okay. Follows enemies. Holding the button increases the number of arrows. Arrow attribution is a counterattack. Okay, so that gives me some iframes. I honestly don't know. I'm going to say that probably the default that they gave me is probably fine. Okay, just attack strength by that. Yeah, we're going to go with the default, what they gave me. I'm just curious what they gave me. Okay, so we have a mount. So we have the Walnut, which increases mount stability and boosts mount charge impact damage by 50%. Yeah, we'll stick with the birch, I think. And then I have a couple portal items. I have meat buns, which is boost, and vitality, which is health, I would guess. If I had to guess. Let's go ahead and begin the battle. Yeah.
My time has come.
Now go.
We have joined together to ensure that justice is done. First, let us pass through Sushui Gate, and then on to Luoyang.
The lords are advancing.
How about this?
We must keep pace. Onwards!
Okay, so how do I do... So
Reach Sushui Gate first!
okay, so...
Footing. We better get our pace back. Must be some sort of joke. A minor official like that would dare advance before a member of the UN family.
Just as expected. Now we can get behind it.
Okay, so the one guy who's in the back basically didn't advance. And now we're going to get...
Stay calm. Let our allies protect the rear of our forces. Keep your eyes forward.
This appears to be as far as we go. Cannot hold out for much longer.
We're being driven back. This is bad. Really bad.
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated. Shu's forces. Why hasn't anyone come?
Take pride.
Okay, so G's kind of going down.
Take this.
This appears to be as far as we go. We cannot allow the likes of them to divert our attention. Leave them to our allies and push on! Start the advance!
Okay, so where are we going now?
No matter how you slice it. Something about this battle doesn't feel right. They speak more of our allies than our enemies.
We are now in control here. Keep up this momentum, and we will take Sushui Gate.
Let's go. Don't let them take all the glory. Follow them.
Start the advance.
Is that it?
Stagger them to provide an opportunity for you to attack by hitting the enemy when it's light up using battle arts. Good strategy to strike enemies when their guard is down after their attack. Okay.
You shall perish.
As long as I am here, Sushui Gate will not fall. Have at you. Too strong. Stop it. Is that all you have to offer? Bring out the next soldier. Impossible. You can't be human. Is it over already? I expected more from the coalition forces.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Reporting! The enemy officer Hua Xiong is laying waste to our forces! What? But he's just one man!
Typical of Lord Hua Xiong. Let's take this opportunity to attack.
Begin advancing!
This appears to be as far as we go.
This is... I can't lose like this. I can't die in a place like this.
So I don't know if I'm actually supposed to be doing anything at this point.
Training not enough. This is bad. If someone doesn't get here fast, we're done for.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to fight without complaint.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Here's the resistance is futile.
This the end?
Okay, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to take this all wrong? Or am I...
Looks like the enemy has an impressive warrior among their ranks.
Okay, so how do I actually, like, lock on to...
Now it's getting
Hang on. Hang on. I'm getting a little overwhelmed with stuff today. Let's see, hang on. So controls, is there a lock on of some sort? Because I don't know how. LB and RB, so... Oh, the auto lock on is off. Okay, that would help.
Bringing that guy down will give our brother's name a boost. Let's do this. Here's the resistance is futile.
You may not be able to make it through this.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Each of them was desperate to claim glory for themselves, only to be routed. Those numbers alone are not enough.
Harsh as things may seem, I will not accept defeat.
Our allies appear to be disorganized. Since we have greater flexibility, we must step up to support them.
I must retreat and rethink my plans.
Lamentable
situation. Fight tooth and nail, right until the very last moment.
That's another enemy pounded into submission.
No way. I'm gonna lose. How do I come back from this?
Inconceivable. To think this is to be my...
Well, I didn't explain a thing. If this just... The battle is lost, okay. You explained nothing. What was I supposed to do? This is my first time ever playing the game. My guys just kept going up one way or the other. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Here we're going to withdraw from the battle. What the heck? That explained nothing of what I was supposed to do. I mean, I understand it's
Our objectives.
I understand it's a demo, but it's like, did you not explain a thing? I was kind of expecting to have some kind of like update. It's like, okay, because I have watched people play the games before. It's just been a really long time. You're supposed to kind of like run around the battlefield trying to help each other, but it's like my party just kept going forward. I didn't get it. Anyway, can we skip all this? Yes, I want to skip the event because I've seen this. Okay, so we're gonna try again.
Most of the
go ahead and skip this as well. Skip this as well. You would think that a demo would have two things for it. It would have a teaching for anybody who's never played the game, and an advanced version for anybody who has, and people who have actually gone through the thing. None of that happened. So anyway, we're gonna have another thing of ads coming up here in just a minute. Okay, so we're starting... Oh, depending on who I choose is where I get put, I think. Okay, so we're either on the far left with her, we're in the far right with him, or we're in the center. There. Okay. So why don't we go ahead and do that? We want to change what we have. I wanted to go back to the crescent blade.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
I'm so glad I got that to work. A little bit of my childhood, put it right back into where the ads are. It looks like I am going to need to do a little bit of a tweaking to it. Okay, and then I wanted to make sure that my okay, so we're gonna be in the battle, and we're gonna try out.
Shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go.
Try this a little differently. At least the game's running pretty smooth, from what I could tell. Okay, we need to go back to the system.
We have joined together to ensure that justice is done. First, let us pass through Sushui Gate, and then on to Luoyang.
The lords are advancing. We must keep pace. Onwards!
Push!
We must reach Sushui Gate first! Take this!
Is this some sort of joke? A minor official like that would dare advance before a member of the UN family.
Just as expected. Now we can get behind them.
Everyone, stay calm. Let our allies protect the rear of
enemy
our
officer
forces. Keep
has been
your
defeated.
eyes forward.
We seem to have recovered. Even so, the next steps will be crucial.
This appears to be as far as we go.
What happened to the rear guard of Yuan Shu's forces? Why hasn't anyone come?
Take pride in your valor.
Damn it! Our efforts weren't enough.
We cannot allow the likes of them to divert our attention. Lead them to our allies and push on! Start the advance!
Cannot hold out for much longer.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Something about this battle doesn't feel right.
As far as we can
Speak more of our allies than our enemies.
We are now in control here. Keep up this momentum, and we will take Sushui Gate.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take all the glory. Follow them. Start the advance.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Oh, I have to get off.
Take this.
As long as I am here, Sushui Gate will not fall. Have at you. Too strong.
We're gonna lose C. C was like way over.
You have to offer. Bring out the next soldier now. Impossible. There we go. Again. Human.
Okay, how am I supposed to block? Which button is it? Is it bumper or is it... For Pete's sakes, this game is not explaining anything. Control scheme. Left bumper. So I'm holding left bumper, but it does nothing.
Ready? I expected more from the coalition forces.
This. Take this.
Enemy officers.
The enemy officer Hua Xiao is laying waste to our forces. What? But he's just one man.
Typical of Lord Hua Xiang. Let's take this opportunity to attack.
Begin advancing.
Reinforcements.
He's got a giant horse. He's got a giant hammer.
Rem was desperate.
Oh, I think I just parried it.
Maybe routed. Suppose numbers
The
alone
enemy
are
officer
not enough.
has been defeated.
This appears to be as far as we go.
I'm not doing an auto lock on, which, well, there's the lock on, it looks like.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to fight without complaint.
We may not be able to make it through this.
Oh, this is bad. If someone doesn't get here fast, we're done for.
Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over you here.
You're glistening with valor. I shall treasure the spectacle.
This is... I can't lose like this. How do I come back from this? Here's the resistance is futile. Curses. My reign cannot end here. Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good. No way. I'm gonna lose? It appears the resistance is futile.
It looks like I'm just gonna lose the fight, because this is...
But I cannot permit him to endanger my troops like that. That said, there are enemies to be defeated. This is no time for quarrels.
Will someone please notice me? I need help.
Looks like
The enemy officer
just for today. You'll have a reprieve for my criticism.
I won't give up. Not while I still draw breath.
The head is thorny. Walk it we shall. Our allies appear to be disorganized. Since we have greater flexibility, we must step up to support.
Oh, and I got slain. Because it didn't heal. Okay, so, yeah. I suck at this game. I think the problem is also, I think it's a later term fight. Because, man, they throw lots of stuff there. Yeah, so, that went very poorly.
At last, victory.
No, it wasn't victory. It was horrible defeat because we got attacked from behind. Anyway, I'm going to go get some water, so I will be right back. Okay, I think I also noticed an issue. I think that the control settings, the marker stuff was wrong because when I held left bumper, it was weird because it was left bumper and right trigger were my blocks and dashes. But then if I did left trigger and my right bumper, that was my battle stat stuff. So we're going to go ahead and do one more time, and I'm going to we'll do historian. How about that? Because I think I'm just getting my butt kicked a little too much to even enjoy it. So we'll do that. Yes. Skip all this. Skip all this nonsense. Skip. It does feel very much like okay, so when I look at the battlefield information, so to win, you have to defeat Bougie and... So you have to beat these two. They're in the bar enemy encampment. Okay, so... So it looks like the first things to have to do is we have to get people to attack in from the bottom right and then kind of focus ourselves into the top part. Yeah, okay. So, Fellow War Council, we're going to go back to... do that one. Oh, hang on a second. Squad. Ah! Now, I still haven't figured out how to get these to... Okay, so you have to hit X, Y, or B with whichever one it is.
Welcome to the Lancers.
Dead Party, please, thank you so much for the follow. Please come in. I am playing the demo of Dynasty Warriors Origins, and I absolutely stink at it. So this is our third attempt now, but thank you so much for coming in. I hope you stay for a while. Okay, so encirclement. Do they all just charge in on one guy? Okay. Charge with infantry, which I get. Okay. And then unleash a volley. Yeah, let's change that. Huh, that's not much better. And then we have our system stuff. Okay, so let's look at our control scheme before I even get in there. Okay, so left trigger is that. That is so weird. Why do they have that backwards like that? That's such a weird control scheme to me, at least. Those should be reversed, so block as a trigger. Yeah, that makes more sense. Because I don't hit my bumpers very often. I hit the triggers all the time. Strong attack. Normal attacks jump. Right. Right click is lock on. Okay. There's a change character. Don't know what that does. Zoom in on the mini-map. Portable item, use portables. Okay. Yeah, let's play those settings. It's gonna auto lock on. All that stuff. Okay. Because I'd like to actually like try and play the game. But the fact that it's throwing me into such a much later fight. If this is like the beginning battle for the game, it's one you're meant to lose. Because my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna stick with him. We're gonna go in, tackle these guys. We'll run to the left and deal with them, and then work our way back and up. And then kind of, because that big center area, I think that's our biggest problem at the moment. Yeah. I think I need to loosen my headphones just a touch. My head is starting to hurt. Just a touch. Okay. It's not pinching my head in any way, shape. I'm gonna stick with this guy. Yeah, I think we'll begin that way.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
So we're gonna go ahead and go straight ahead.
We have joined together to ensure that justice is done. First, let us pass through Sushui Gate, and then on to Loya. There we go.
Take that. The lords are advancing. We must keep pace. Onwards!
Push! Forward! We must reach Sushui Gate first!
Oh, yep, I need to evade that one.
Some sort of joke. A minor official like that would dare advance before a member of the UN family.
Okay, he's out.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Just as expected.
This
We can
territory
get behind them.
is ours.
Everyone, stay calm.
Okay.
Our allies protect the rear of our forces. Keep your eyes forward.
We're evenly matched. Still, keep your guard up. There we go!
What happened to the rear guard of Yuan Shu's forces? Why hasn't anyone come?
Take pride in your valor.
This territory, the enemy officer has been defeated.
This appears to be as far as we go. We cannot allow the likes of them to divert our attention. Leave them to our allies and push on! Start the advance!
Something about this battle doesn't feel right. They speak more of our allies than our enemies.
Damn it! Our efforts weren't enough.
We are now in control here. Keep up this momentum, and we will take Sushui Gate!
Whoop! That's not what I wanted to do.
Don't let them take all the glory! Follow them! Start the advance!
We cannot hold out for much longer.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
As long as I am here, Sushui Gate will not fall. Have at you.
There we go.
Too strong. Is that all you
Oh, staggered him. I didn't know if that's a rhythm one or if that's a mash one.
Has been defeated.
Is it over already? I expected more from the coalition forces.
The enemy officer has been
The enemy
defeated.
officer Hua Xiong is laying waste to our forces! What? But he's just one man!
Typical of Lord Hua Xiong.
Oh, and then we got to do a team up? Maybe. Yeah, we got to do a team up. We both got to just completely whack him.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
To be as far as we go.
We managed to get out of that scrape. And what is Yuan Shu planning?
I cannot permit him to endanger my troops like that.
One moment.
Said, there are enemies to be defeated. This is no time for quarrels. Damn.
You may indeed, because I am entirely new to this.
Really bad.
I must live up to the expectations of my benefactor. I, Vince, will ensure victory
The
by
enemy
any means
officer
necessary.
has been defeated.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Now!
Cannot hold out for much longer.
All my might.
Ah, got you with a parry.
The enemy officer
Each of them was
has been
desperate to
defeated.
claim glory for themselves, only to be routed. I suppose numbers alone are not enough.
I will not let any of them come close to the general. I will be his unbreakable shield. Curses! My reign cannot end here.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to fight without complaint.
Here's the resistance is futile.
This is as far as we go. Let's go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
Down. Whoop.
This is bad.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
No way. I'm gonna lose.
I and J. Okay, so we need to head this direction. Pardon.
Time to act.
Looks like I owe you one. Just for today, you'll have a reprieve from my criticism.
The enemy officer
Will
has been
someone
defeated.
please notice me? I need help.
Aha! Gotcha.
Such great strength. Hold it back for now.
Okay, we're surviving. We haven't lost yet.
You're definitely special.
Damn. Not good.
Thank you, gentlemen. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
It's thorny. But walk it.
No, my first attempt was horrible. We lost people within probably maybe 5-6 minutes, and I just kept plowing on. So
I won't give up. Not while I still draw breath.
yeah, the fact that we're still alive and we still have some stuff going, I feel like that went a little better. It's only better. Oh, the mighty general. All right, let's go after him.
Take this.
Encirclement. Ow! Charge! Everyone just sleep on him. Okay. See, and we're not completely dead. I don't know who's still up and about, but not everybody. Okay, everyone's going.
Mission to achieve. As such, I shall withdraw for now.
Hi. Whoa, that's not what I wanted.
Let's go. My skills were not enough. I must fall back.
Okay, when the accumulates to its second level. On your right are allies too who need to be rescued. Okay. I mean, I might try this. I might go for like a couple more attempts at this because it's fun. It's thrown so much information at me that I'm kind of paralyzed with choice. Because it's the demo, this is just a taste of what's available, but this is a far more advanced option than I thought the demo would have. So, okay, so activate L and R to activate my rage.
This is getting tough. Maybe we should call for help.
Very well. Accept my praise and be thankful for it.
Yeah, I definitely would like to get this game. I think it would be a lot of fun because like I said, I have never played a Dynasty Warriors game ever. So this is my first experience with it. I've watched people play it, but I've never done it myself to actually experience it. Even playing anything like the Hyrule Warriors or anything like that, I haven't done. So this is all very new for me to experience. But I imagine it to be kind of like the same feeling of like playing like a Monster Hunter or something. It's got an interesting control scheme. It's different from anything you kind of really experienced. But once you get into it, it's extremely fun. You know.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Got this.
Oh, it is just a mesh of people. Oh my gosh. It is a little easier now because now I'm actually playing on Historian rather than Wayfarer. So I'm playing on easy mode more or less. I think that's why.
Take this.
Up.
Our front has advanced far enough now. Let us aim for the enemies at Sushui Gate. Let's start the advance.
Yeah, because everyone's here, basically.
These should be sufficient numbers for the frontal assault. We shall attack from another direction.
Whoa, I didn't mean to jump on my horse and immediately get off.
Sushui Gate is extremely well defended. Capturing it will take time.
It will be even more difficult
The enemy
if their
officer
archers remain
has been
in
defeated.
range. Perhaps we should first solve.
Anyway, this will be the only one of the 2 demos that I play today. So the other one is completely new. But I was really intrigued when I saw the little news article about it. I was like, oh, that actually seems like really cool. So.
The enemy is planning something. We should mobilize a rear guard.
Start the advance.
But still at a hack and slash. Okay. Well, it's an interesting thing because when I heard what was the last Dynasty Warriors came out, 9, I think, it was a major flop. They tried doing big open world and it was extremely empty and it was glitchy as all heck. So they're trying to come back to their roots and trying to put a little bit of a more normal spin on it. Oh, I see that. I saw the counter.
The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
Awesome. Okay.
Let's go.
We're being bombarded! Help!
Things aren't looking so rough anymore. Now to show them what we're made of.
A catapult. Push. Oh, okay. So G is still a problem.
And now's the time for our attack.
Everyone charge in! Woo! Here, I'm gonna
Let's go.
see if I can handle G. Hi, boys! Don't mind me, I'm just gonna come in here and just wreck this flanking issue here.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Also, mission, yeah, so it seems like they went for quantity over quality, which is really sad, but...
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Okay. It sounds like the same pot noise you hear in, like, every Japanese game. So, Link and onward.
We should hold here.
We need to have volley, I think. Volley! Oh, that worked out a lot better. Oh, we've got cavalry here, too. Full infantry charge. Oh, dear. Okay. Will increase allies' morale and reduce enemies' courage. Okay, so what do we have to do for that?
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Okay, so I can't do the big...
Can you lend a hand here? We shall go as well. Cut into the enemy's flank.
Countering me is the worst thing that could have happened to you.
There we go. If I can actually turn around and...
The enemy officer.
change character. Cool.
Another victim has fallen before me.
So you can actually swap between the characters. Cool.
Don't think you can pass through the gate so easily.
Oh, gosh. Are they doing a grand tactic? Yep. Okay, so I gotta defeat him.
Another one falls behind me.
Quack, 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 quack. Ah!
Push back. Fine. Then we shall just rejoin Lord Huashong.
There he goes. Bam.
Fallen before me.
Okay, that felt cool.
I fight to bring glory to our forces.
It's over.
Oh!
Another victim has
Oh, that looked amazing. I believe I can, Huangzhong. Oh, I see what it says. Okay, so I have to do a duel. Okay.
I shall be vindicated next we meet.
So there's the big blowhard. Let's get him.
Impressive. Looks like we've got a real fight on our hands. This is the end for me.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Victory! Okay, that felt a lot better.
Take pride. For you have failed the great Huashong.
Splendid work indeed. Well done, everyone. Let's go.
Okay. Oh, and then we have, oh gosh. Oh, Liu Bei.
Watch well. This is the power of the strongest warrior, unrivaled under heaven.
Oh, Lu Bu, yeah.
Right yourself, that's all my might. He's only one man. I don't care how strong he is. Surround him and send him to hell.
Done already, you snakes?
Hunter attack. Time to act.
Thought you would be more entertaining. You wretches truly are all alike.
I'm falling back. Sorry, I
couldn't pay for assistance.
The guard has fled, so I'm on my own. Ah! Ah!
Hardly worth my time.
Okay. So won the battle, but lost the war. And he told me that the game that he was going to be a really hard guy. So okay, so that was my taste for it. I actually did better that time, but I set it down a little easier. I still want to play the game. It's going to take a lot more to get into that. So.
Told you they were no match for me.
No, I remember Lubu as being like one of the hardest guys. He's like the main bad boss that you that you fight against if you're against him. So anyway, that's how far we're going to go with the demo today. That was still fun. I'm amazed how well it actually ran on my system because it's a far newer setup. But yeah. In the entire game, I figured as much, and he played like it. So we're actually going to take another shot at a different game now. Let me see here. Okay, so this is one that I found out about. Oh, does it need to update again? What the stinking thing? Okay, so this one I saw that is a different game, so I need to update this one now. It's patching right now. I don't know why it's patching. It just did that a minute ago. So this one is still very much a demo that I saw, but it looked interesting. So we're going to take a shot at it. This one was called Sagas of Lumen, and it has Dragonflight. So I wanted to take a shot at it to see what it was like. And if I can play dragons in a game, I'm extremely interested. So we're going to see what this game's like. See if we can also get up into OBS as well. Okay. Now can I get the game to show up on my screen? Come on. There we go. Okay, so we're not going to mess with anything here, but here's the demo. We're going to start a new game up. Okay. Child, I must leave for the Northern Temple. Melor's Captain Terra, strong and wise, will accompany you on your first mission. Learn from him and remain humble. As the ancient stones of Dreher once more before you begin his work. Train well. Air's wings guide your wings. Air's wind guide your wing. Your master, Alrahu. Okay. Okay, so we're starting out something really basic by the look of it. Let's see if the... There we go. Loading a little bit more. Let's go to our settings. Graphically... We want to do balanced. Enabled. Shadow quality we can drop down. Here, we'll just drop this to medium. And we want to keep, yeah, blur quality down. Off, yes. Film grain is off, that the field's on. Yes, yes, yes. All of that. Okay, so what it looks like is that it is... Okay, so don't have anything yet. We do have our big dragon boy here. He actually looks pretty good. So this was very much an alpha demo of like, this is what we're working on. Okay, so we can pet our dragon. Okay, so we're gonna mount up. Hold B to sprint. Okay. I think what was interesting to me, because now you can press A to take off. Okay. And we are up and we're out. Okay, well, holding the button, the dragon gains speed and moves in the direction your camera is pointing. If you stop accelerating, glide while we're slowly reducing its current speed. Okay. Is that it had a really fluid-looking flight, like how the dragon's wings would move around obstacles and stuff like that. So it looked really smooth. So I certainly wanted to take a shot at it and see what it was like. Come on, Mongo, you're distracting me. Okay, so we do... we probably want to do inverted, yeah. Do we want to do inverted, though? This is another weird thing about me. If I'm playing if there's certain interactions in flight, the controls have to be a certain way. If I'm flying a vehicle, it has to be inverted. Like if I play like Star Wars Battlefield or something like that. If I fly planes, airships, things like that, it has to be inverted. If I'm flying something like a drone, it has to be the other way around. It has to be more set up. So it's a weird setup for me. I think we'll go inverted. Yeah, so we'll do inverted for it. Okay. So we'll go and flap and we'll start. See, then he dips his wings down. If I go really close to an object, okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm happy with that so far. Yeah. If I hold B, he flares his wings a little bit. Okay. The idea of the game, from what I could tell, it sounds like it's going to be medieval dragon flyer, but then you can also land in places off your dragon and do like dungeons on foot. So it's just kind of like a medieval style of like what jump ship would be. Like a medieval fantasy and stuff. I mean, the dragon flight feels good already. Not immensely smooth, but it's smooth-ish. Like I said, this was still an alpha that I saw, so it's not perfectly amazing. Slow down a little bit. Because I can't think of another game when we've had Dragonflight that wasn't like on-rail shooter or wasn't stuck to just the flight itself. Okay, hold. Keep an eye on the fuel bar. That makes sense. Okay, so we'll turn around. Your dragon will automatically aim at the target. Okay. Now, hopefully, it's not going to be just a flight. Okay, and then you can press L to actually go into. Okay, so got the enemy dragon. Got that rock. There's another dragon style game, but it's PvP specifically, which I'll eventually play some more. I think that was the last stone I had to get, was this one. Okay. Oh, and then there's my target. Okay, interesting. Not perfect. I'll need a little work on it. Ah! He's kind of kicking my butt at the moment. Ah! And I just ran into the rock. Ouch! That would have hurt. Okay, interesting. I have to push the stick in and then roll. There's our control. There's our... Okay, and then if I fly too far away, it pulls me out of it. All right. Well, so far I'm rather intrigued. Oh, so the ring is like way up there. Or maybe not. Maybe I just Oh, okay. It's I'm basically on top of it. With damage by flying to and colliding with your enemies, the yellow shield represents the shield's poise level. Oh, so you could do... Oh my gosh! So you could do, like, sky grapples? Holy cow! Okay. Rock onto and fly into them. Once their poise is broken, then you can actually go in and do like a ground, like a flying grapple. Holy cow! Okay, so this is interesting so far. Tackle. Whoa! Ah, I'm nearly dead. Oh gosh. Dive straight into the enemy. Come here, you. Ah. Flying creatures near the fog. Okay. And then when you get close, you can grab some. Oh. Okay, here we go. To refill the health. Okay, because, yeah, I am dead. Catch. Have the dragon eat. Okay, that did a fair amount of health. Regen. Then fly back to where you started. All right. Oh! Gotta be careful not to hit stuff. Oh, this is cool so far. I like this. I'm definitely going to keep an eye on this game. Because this looks great. Then we fly back to where we started. It looks like you can do like fire like while you're on the ground and stuff. So interesting. Is that the whole no. Oh, okay. Ship hub. Oh, do we have an airship base? Ooh.
Young Dre, we've reached the canyon we were scouting for. This ship carries a fresh-winged Dreyer like you for the first time, so I took extra care. It was our honor to ride at your side, young Dre. We've got mid-mast eyes saying us 3, maybe 4 dragons out there. Wouldn't be surprised if wild ones are what took the other ships. Yes, one of the lookouts said he heard a cannon blast somewhere near the waterfalls, maybe. But he's the only one who did, so this might be more than just wild dragons. That would be the wiser move. Dre's more than just a warrior. First, we figure out what's really going on and find some clues or proof. It's important if we don't want to start a civil war in the Alliance. We're here to investigate, not to pick a fight. Of course, defend yourself, but be careful not to destroy any evidence of who they are and what they want. And remember, dragons aren't as mighty as they used to be against cannons. Once you figure out what's going on, come back and let me know. I'll send a report to the temple and Alrua with what you find. Your dragon's ready and waiting for you in the hangar, and your blades in your storage chest. Be with you, young Dre.
So the... Okay, so I have like this big old beard and a flop of hair. And what's this over here? Nope, with sacred... Okay. Grandmaster Oshwin, Sacred Temple of Dreer. Assigned a high-altitude quarter east of the trade spine where vessels between Galnova and Valdoria have gone missing. While wild dragon activity is possible, other causes must be considered. Galnova and Valdoria consuls have changed accusations within the Alliance Parliament, escalating tensions. Temple requires a neutral report. Gather intelligence, verify the source, and relay your findings with precision. Sacred Temple of Dreer. Okay, so we're now doing a little bit of investigation. Interesting. Mana drop, health drop, dragon fang. So the game does have a feel of uh-oh, my cape stuck in my body. There we go. Games always seem to do that at times. The game has a much older style of like UI and stuff like that, like something you'd see in like the 2000s. It's not necessarily a bad thing. There's many amazing games from that, but yeah, this is interesting so far. So enter the hangar. Ah. And that's not the dragon we started out with. Open up this chest. What have we got? Another health drop. Okay. So it's the same dragon, I think, but he's not red. He's like obsidian gray. Huh. Now we go. Okay. Interesting. So now... Okay, so we heard a couple things. Okay, so over by the waterfalls, it said. Hmm. That's one. What is this? Level up. Dragon's level 2 now. Ah! Running into rocks and stuff. Ow! I'm doing a poor job for my dragon. Where are you? Looks like we also have to somewhat defend the airship. Oh man, I'm struggling here. I'm just struggling. They're just chewing me apart. I can't seem to find... I need something to eat. Nothing over here. Okay. I think that's our experience points. That's what I'm grabbing. Yeah, I'm grabbing experience points by the look of it. Okay, so.
After
These messages, be right back. I think the airship is on fire. Yeah, I think it got burned by some of the dragons. Yeah, let's go scout above the waterfall. Oh, yep, cannons. Yep, so we're gonna land. Randy Bandit, hey! Hey guys, welcome on in. So we're playing a couple demos today. So the one that we're currently playing right now is we're playing a game called Sagas of Luton. And this is in a rough alpha at the moment. You basically play as a dragon rider. So, and I just ended up landing my dragon and got off to reconnoiter an area here. The game is a very early alpha, but so far it's been good. Oh, it's locked. Okay, so we have to...
A mother is blessings, a dre. Name's Arroyo. I'm being held here. Well, as you can see, you're a dre, aren't you? Would you mind rescuing me? No, wait. The lock is made of venom. One wrong hit, and we'll both be blasted into the void. So you'll need the key. I don't know where it is, but perhaps up on the hill, near the campmaster's great tent. Oh, well, of course, I'll wait here. Obviously.
Yeah, so I saw this game in a news article, a gaming news article. It's like, oh, that sounds interesting. So I got in. So we just got into it today. Thank you so much, Randy Bandit. I appreciate the raid so much. I really do. Raids are always important. So that's becoming a clip there. Oh! Ow! You jerkwad! Ow! That hurt a lot! Orhan, Kid Bandit, please come on in. So it looks like okay, so I'm hurting quite a bit. Let me go ahead and take a dab of drink. Let me take a drink there. Oh, do I have a light spell? Air Rage. So it looks like I have a little bit of a ranged attack, but... Okay. Yoink. Health elixir. Apparently I can call to my dragon. I don't think that was intentional. Have it happen just anywhere. Yeah, the game needs a lot of work, apparently. Okay. You doing okay, babe? And then we've got a boss, potentially. Okay. I'll quickly run over here. I think going to be something good over here, I'm sure. Oh, and he followed me down here. Oh, and I can block with left. Okay. I can hold the charge with left. Oh, gosh. Oh! Oh, he's completely taken my stamina, and I'm blocked. Ah! Oh, dear. Oh dear. Ouch! Ow! Ow! Okay, so you can do a perfect block, and it'll be like a parry. Ah! I'm in trouble. I'm in so much trouble. I kind of want to blow up these barrels and have him take the hit, so... Ah! He did... Well, he just blew us both up! Oh, well, that wasn't intentional. Not at all. Oh, good gravy. Okay. Okay, so we're back in the canyon. Okay. Okay, so there's some controls that they haven't really told us about. Okay, hang on a second. Map, spells, settings. Okay, so we have combat mode. Catch and throw, camera movement. Oh, that's on Dragon, though. Okay. Okay, so cast spells LB, hold, or aim. Oh, okay, so you can do a dodge roll. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, now, do I still have enemies just kind of around in the camp? I don't know. Now, because the the idiot came up and just hit the barrel, I think he's dead. So I think we have free reign of the camp at the moment. Got a health drop. Okay. What else have we got here? We've got a cage key. Okay, so that's to get that guy out. A freshly penned letter. Brother, things are not good here. Those shiny boot Malaris blew the northern pass and brought half the mountain down. Said it should get us closer to deep Arnor. There are wild dragon nests behind the rocks. Now the whole ridge is crawling. Getting to the next camp without being torn apart is a miracle. Montret workers are useless. Claim they came to help. One complained about his pay, so we beat him and locked him up. He's working for free now. We cannot trust outsiders, Terran. I've told you before. We are fighting for freedom, and you do not win that by owing to another one. I would rather die free than live in debt. And what you did, shooting that lord's wife, daughters, and boy right there in their cellar, that is justice, brother. Cold and clean. Ugh. Okay, so that's the whole thing. It seems like that's what these guys were doing. So, before you came in, Randy, the people in particular that are doing this, there's basically two nations or something in the Alliance. They are accusing each other, so tensions are kind of high. We've come in as a third neutral party to kind of gather intelligence. So it seems like we just found people who are trying to do their own thing. Doesn't look like we don't know what their allegiance is, so. Don't stare at me like that. Huh?
Oh, great Trey. Thank you. I owe you my life. Or at least a drink. Indeed, Odrea. I'm Arroyo, once a blacksmith in Montrand. One way or another, my path led me here, which is a long tale best left for another time.
So the mouth animations are good. I bet they just use a kid or something.
I swear, I knew nothing of what these men were truly about. And when I found out, well, you know the rest. Sir, look, I don't know much, alright? The mining Arnhem, that much is clear. Turning it into weapons, no doubt about that. And the people here, I've heard them talk. Sounds northern? I'm no linguist, but it wasn't friendly chatter. I'll tell you that much. Nothing. But I saw a few northern types. Fancy ones. Malorus, maybe? You know the type. They weren't guarding anything. Just inspecting. Stroking their chins, looking very important. Who they are, no clue. The whole canyon's rich with Arnhem. Of course, one camp wasn't enough. They got greedy, dug too deep, and buried the mine. That's how the northern route was cut off. Last I heard, they were still arguing over whose brilliant idea that was. Oh, Dre, grant me your name. Let me serve you the temple and air herself, instead of crawling back to Montrand. Give me your forge, some proper metal, and a corner that doesn't leak, and I'll craft for you. Deal?
Something tells me that the company, the studio that's doing this, they're not native English speakers. Some of this has got a little bit of, some of this has got some grammatical weird errors to it.
Oh, truly grateful, sir. Can't wait to swing your hammer, fix some things, and maybe not die horribly. You know, the usual. The whole canyon scrolling with wild dragons. Big angry ones, not the take orders from a Dreher type. More like the munch on blacksmiths type. So, yeah, I'll stay put.
Mission complete. All right. Yeah, this has a long ways to go, but I see some potential in this. I really do. Hey, sorry about that, buddy. Okay, now where'd my airship go? There it is. Think I get into it from behind? Oh, sweet. I can just land on the deck. You roll... Okay, that's kind of cool. You roll off the back. You don't step off. You just roll off your shoulder onto your feet. Cool.
Kedra, I mean, young Dreher. I saw you up there. You fought like fire itself. No doubt you're Alrua's Chirac. When I lost sight of you beyond the ridge and heard the cannon fire, I must admit, it pulled at me. It's good to see you standing, truly. Now, what did you find? Seems it's messier than we feared, finding men this close to the canyon's mouth. Who knows what awaits us deeper in? See anything, any sign of who they serve? Perhaps Galnova plans to invade. Their army is small compared to Valduria's, so they may strike quickly to seize the Alliance. But we must be sure. Did you see anything else? We will bring him to the ship and keep him under watch. While you were in battle, a dove came from Alrua. A Drer master named Damptree was sent to the Northern Temple a week ago, but no word has come. She asks you to find him. The letter's on your desk. As you wish, young Drer.
On my desk. Well, which desk is mine? This is not my desk. This is a giant table. What is the... Okay. The 21st unit. The Northern Temple believes a slave uprising may be brewing within Galnova. 2 weeks passed. The whole family was reportedly slain by their own household slaves and vanished without trace. If true, it is a grave matter, yet one that remains for now, Galnova's to resolve. Prayer must not intervene blindly, for justice is not always where it first appears. So the temple has dispatched red Drers across Galnova's provinces. Master Damtree was assigned to your region. No word has returned from him. Hope he yet lives. Know that many among the Northern Temple still bear the blood of Galnovian aristocracy. Should Damtree fall, they will see it as a rightful cause for full intervention. Find him, or uncover what has become of him. Okay. It sounds like we have a little bit of work to do. Now, I'm not sure what to do at this point. Does it tell me where I should go or do? Okay, so find the cave in the bandit outpost further down the canyon. Tackle. Come here, you. So that was the bandit camp. So that was the normal one. Further down the camp. Oh, cannon fire. Cannon fire. And a wild dragon after me. Oh, gosh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ow! I want to get shot from two sources. It's, not. Oh, I'm still burning. What the heck? This is gonna kill me. Oh my gosh. Certainly not enough, health flying around. Where? Get your butts out of here. Ah! Didn't quite work out like I expected. Where that young dragon? That looked like a younger dragon, things considered. There we go. Speed boost. Okay, cool. Wait, it says dismount in the air? What does that do? Does that make me just jump? That seems really unwise. Takes up some stamina too. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. All right. So, go ahead and slow down. The stuff was taking shots at me. I know that for a fact, so... Oh, there we are. Oh, that's going to take forever to burn those down. Yeah, let's not do that. Okay. Dismount. Just roll off the side. Then my dragon goes up into the air, and I think it goes flying around and shooting at things. I think. I'm not sure what he does. He goes off into some... So, okay, hang on a second. Let's go back to our settings again. No. Settings. Controls. Event action swap swap weapon. Hmm. Actually, it's gotten darker because the sun went behind the cloud. Huh. Actually put that into place. Okay, now I have no idea where I need to go. Let's see. I remember seeing that little alcove. It was just over here. It had some. I think this is what I saw. Equip that. We got a little bit of chance there. Okay. Yeah, the game has a little bit of a feel of a game you'd play, you know, like Dragon Age or something like that. Kind of the style of the UI and the basic set of it, but it's all under, you know, 2020's graphics and engine, more or less. Kind of what it feels like. Did the controls have a lock-on or something? Yeah. Yeah, R3. Okay. Okay, so I lose some fire resistance, but I gain base armor and stuff like that. Okay, cool. Yep, and that will be your breaking the enemy's guard. Okay, yeah, I already discovered that earlier. Yeah. My sword is not on my hip. That's a little sad, but oh well. Like I said, I'm trying to withhold judgment because it is a very new game. It is a very new demo. Oh! Well, that was, that felt very much like a backstab animation from Dark Souls. Except it was from the front. Oh, he's wary of me. As you should be. I mean, that's satisfying, I'll say that. Ah, Brasmaw's pistol. So now I can swap between sword and pistol. Interesting. Okay. Ah! He's still shooting me. The fact that I can see the musket ball fly past. Hey, dumb question. How do I shoot this thing? Because, my goodness. Ah! Okay. Oh, and I've, but it's like a flintlock, so I have to be careful with that. Okay. I mean, this feels like a proper demo of like the game. The graphics are shot more or less. it's clunky and doesn't look very good, but that's not the point. The point is that it's actually showing like here's what we actually can do in terms of gameplay and stuff like that. So I'm all for this, honestly. I did get a new sword. How does that compare? Okay, so I gained some poise, but I lose some other stuff. So not gonna worry about that. Oh, he's got like a big old musket. Oh gosh. Okay. No. Oh, he's being smart. He's not. Oh yeah, he's got a shotgun. It would be a musket, actually. Oh, I'm fighting two now.
After these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Here, let's actually reload, because make sure I do that. Stab. Down you go. Back to you, good sir. Wasn't done with you. Gotcha. So nothing incredibly amazing there, but yeah. Yeah, I need to time that a little bit better. Because that's meant to be a bumper to kind of like when the ads start, and it's not doing that. I don't know. I'll need to have somebody tell me how close it is to the actual ads themselves. This is a fairly large camp. I guess it's also a mine. Oh. Hello. Whoa! Like a proper spear. Ow! 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 Wrong button! Wrong button! Actually got a bit of range on me, too. Oh, yeah, I'm nearly dead. Thank you. No! And Sentry rare boots. Hey. So, lose boulder resistance, but I gain magic resistance. Not what I'm thinking. Okay, so I got the cannons. So I think we can land our dragon now. If we wanted to, we could land him here. I don't think we will, though. It looks like everybody still has guns. Ow! Oh! Oh, that hurt. Oh, I'm getting shot from a distance. Ow! And I'm gonna die, actually. Ah! Gotcha! Thank you. Oh, that hurt. Son of a... Okay, come here, you. Being a jerk. Okay, so the pistol is two-shot. Interesting. Hey. Ah! Oh, gosh! What am I doing? Roll! Get out of the way! I think this might be the camp master, maybe? Ha! Oh, but didn't break his guard. Oh, okay, so his guard is the yellow shield next to his name. So once that's gone, his guard is gone, basically. And then I can do a stab. Okay, that makes sense. That's his poise, I guess. Campmaster defeated. Ah! I got bandit camp gloves. I am covered in blood. Oh, gosh. Settings. Is there any way to get rid of the, rid of the blood? Because I just don't care about that. It doesn't look like it. Well, boo. Whew, that was close, though. Okay, so we got the camp master. Basically, it's the boss, I would guess. Okay. Hey, cool. Yeah, so what this, so like I said, from what this demo has given so far, it's a good sized demo. It's not amazing or anything, but that's not the point. Yeah, I really do want to see where they go with this, because this could be a nice, good game. It needs some work, but yeah. Definitely wouldn't put this off as jank. Crumpled letter. My dearest Vig, since you left, my heart has not known peace. That night was not your fault. None of us could have stopped it. The Lords hold all the power. We can only obey. But this is wrong, all of it. You chase a dream that may cost your life. Freedom is just a dream. Please come back to me. I have moved past that night. Something else. My bleeding is late by 3 weeks. I carry a child, Vig. Yours. Happened before that night, and I beg you to believe me. If you do not return, our child may grow up never knowing you. Rumors are everywhere. They say Lord Raymond and his family were executed in their cellar. It's truly the path you want. Come home. We need you. Forever yours. Okay, so this might be the other brother that we bumped into, because there was the one in the smaller camp with the blacksmith was, but this might have been the other brother that he talked about. Oh, are these things checkpoints? Because here's another one of these things. I think these are checkpoints. Threats in the cave, uncover what lies in the cave. Oh, we got a gun. Okay. Don't stand in the way of the guy with the gun. You're just gonna get hit. Silly woman. Walking around with a giant cleaver? What do you think you're doing with that? Put that down. Jeez. Ow! You jerk. Oh, fine. Let me sit there and let me take a shot at you. Okay, and then you can also do a hold, and you can actually fire and blow up. Oh! Okay, that was a giant hit. Holy cow! I'm marking that as just a bit of comeuppance for me. My goodness. Okay, let's drink this. Okay, health elixir. Good. Wowza. Wasn't expecting that. Oh. Hello. It feels far more beneficial to do something along the lines of hold them off with the perfect blocks and then just take everything that they have. Okay, so Captain Bandit armor is now there. Ooh, what's that? We're not gonna touch it yet because oh, okay, take the Ergusser? And was there something up here? No. Looks like it ends here. Okay. Hang on a second. Let's go into our inventory. Okay, so I didn't want the Zob plate. Yeah, I didn't want that. Yeah, I gain fire resistance, but I lose some oh, that's the default stuff, I think. Okay, here's the bandit captain armor. Equip that. Okay. So We're just gonna look like one of them, more or less. That's something to determine where the Aragon is. Oh no, our dragon's landed and ready to go. So off we be. Now, some of the dialogue I think is pretty bad. Dragon air. That's what it feels like. Up we get, bud. Oh, hang on a second. What was that? Hold on, buddy. Ow! Oh, gosh. Okay, so it's, oh, it says catch. Oh my gosh, you can pick up a barrel? And then you can throw the barrel. Okay, that's fun. Go ahead and land. Good job, buddy. Good job. I love how you dismount. That's fun. To be realistic, to get off of a high creature like that, a roll would not be the worst thing to do. And use its power, apparently. What? Oh, okay. Huh. So he's a blaze and a small and a Versi, a small type. Okay, so I have a small dragon.
As you ordered, we brought the smith from the camp and gave him a place on deck. He asked for every bit of iron in our possession and said he'd forge something of use. Seems the man is eager to prove himself to you. No, there's none left. He used it all. I will make sure it was worth it, but I suspect he took more than necessary. I'm still hesitant to fully trust him, young Dreher. A man driven by coin doesn't always know.
Gosh. A little loud.
I'm aware, young Dreher. It's just something about him feels off. Like there's more to him. Found anything new? Any sign of Damtree? Forget it. We must return to our task. Found anything new? Any sign of Damtree? I'm not an expert on these things, but I think it helps Dreher connect to air, and it should give you all sorts of power, spells, and the like. And if the stone's bonded with you, then it's yours now. Just be careful with it. But if the stone's chosen you, it likely means Master Damtree is dead, right? He was last known to be on the northern side of the canyon, where the pass collapsed.
The dragon's roaring upstairs.
I'd heard the North still uses rings from an older era, but yes, let's not lose hope.
It sounds a bit like the MGM lion roar.
Still, we need to reach the north side of the canyon. Crossing the hill is possible, but the ship will not hold, and the crew will struggle to breathe since this canyon is much higher than most of the Lumen Isles. So, opening the passage is our only option. A blaze dragon's fire would be like a candle against a pile this size. Even a forest wiser or fire rain would not be enough, but we saw airnum barrels at the last camp on the cliff. If your dragon can lift and drop them on the site of the collapse, it's our only chance, Try to take the barrels and hurl them at the pass. I do not know what lies ahead, and the passage will be narrow. Moving the ship will be hard, and we will be defenseless. Once it opens, it is wiser for you to go first and clear the way. I will send a dove to your master to tell her what has happened. Let his wind guide your wings.
All right. Okay, so now I can actually increase things. Okay, so affects health, the armor worn. Spells, your mana on the dragons, and the dragons that you can ride, so you actually have to keep a higher intelligence. Okay. Determines the dragon you can ride and your control over them. So there's dragons that could potentially not listen to you? Huh. So I'm currently level 1. The dragons that can be rid, and then dragon you can ride and your control over them. Huh. Let's go ahead and apply that. Just like that, it's spent. Okay. Now, where is the... Ah, here he is.
Oh, Dre, sir. Good to see you back. Take a gander at my stock, would you? Take a look, sir.
Okay, so he actually has gear and stuff like that. Cool. Yeah, this is interesting so far. Oh, and you can armor up your dragon? Holy cow! Though, to be fair, calling them blaze trousers, stuff like that's weird. But, hey! Ah. Okay. So I think that's what all that was for, was to give my dragon some armor. So I should be able to go into my inventory. Maybe not. I don't know. He doesn't look armored up at the moment. Yeah, easy, buddy. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any way to armor my dragon as of right now. It certainly doesn't look armored. Okay, so that's what we were meant to do, is we're actually supposed to pick up one of the barrels and throw it. So... Okay. Okay. We're supposed to throw it at something specifically. Where? I'm also going a little fast for what I need. Hang on a second. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be throwing this at, so... I also don't want him to try and eat the barrel. But there's a control option for that, so... Aha! Just blow up half the mountain with that. Let's go ahead and see, let him know that the path is clear. Oh, are they shooting at something? Oh, we're under attack. That's why. Oh, yep, and you can just jump off your off your dragon. Okay, and it looks like we just lost one of the big masts. But the dragon is down. Oh, gosh. Oh, my word.
Good to see you back. Take a look, sir.
So I can quote unquote sell it, but I can't equip it anyway? It's not that I can see. So the ship took a little damage. From what it seems. Fires have burned themselves out. Okay, well that was I wasn't really expecting that, but I guess that makes sense that we were gonna get attacked by a wild dragon. Anyway, there was a reason to come back here because I wanted to talk to... Oh, and let's go to the other side. Couple bullet pouches, good. Sounds like people fighting or something. I don't know what's going on. Either way, let's go ahead and tell Terra about the... If we open the way up.
Young Dre, your command over your dragon is remarkable. I saw you blast through the pass. We can move forward now. But it's not just about Dumtree. The real question is, what's really going on here? This place isn't a base, it's a resource. But for whom? An underground faction, a hidden rebellion, or something darker, cloaked in power and titles? Until we understand who's orchestrating all of this, our efforts here are a small part of a far greater danger. Yes, we need more clues. Maybe Master Dumtree figured it out. Finding something about him could lead us to answers. The weapons were almost identical to Magnus's designs, the blacksmith said. He's a worker from Montrant, from his factory. It might be worth informing him. After all, Magnus is the most respected businessman in the Alliance. I love that idea. Magnus should know about this. He might already have some insight we don't. He has his own forces and could be investigating the stolen weapon plans and the criminals behind them. Staying in touch will help us solve this faster. I'll send a dove to him right away and fill him in. In the meantime, focus on what else we can find, young Dre. Getting the ship through here will be tough, so we'll move slowly. If you run into trouble, head back to the ship right away. The northern part of the canyon could be rougher, and we don't know what's waiting for us.
Well, this stream has been interesting so far. I'll say that much. I keep using that term. I really need to stop doing that. Yeah, oh, yeah, this blew up all kinds of stuff here. In we go. Oh, I don't want to do that. Ah! Oh, okay, so the dragon can come and catch you. Whoops! That was, that was frightening for a moment there. Oh yeah, it gets quite cramped in here. Holy cow. So it's. Oh! I was about to say it looks pretty. No! That was a giant dragon! Holy cow! And that was a perfect way to end the demo. Oh my gosh! Oh, I might join the Discord to let them know about that.
Messages. We'll be right back.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, I'm seeing all the names. They're all, yeah, none of them are English names. I'll have to look into the studio itself, but, oh my goodness. Oh, what a way to end the demo! That was great! Not often that you get a jump scare as the end of a demo. It's not a horror game. Oh, that was cool. Okay, that felt like a proper demo. That felt great. Yeah, I want to keep an eye on this game. I do. This is a free demo on Steam. I have know nothing else about the game, but that was worth it. In my opinion, that was a fantastic demo. It's this same kind of demo you'd see from any kind of small studio or something like that, but wow, okay. No, I'm very much intrigued. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that. And that actually lasted us what? Hour and a half, maybe? That was a long demo. But yeah, let's take a look at this. Yeah, so I have no information on it. Let's see. Yeah, I'll need to take a look at the. Let me go to the store page for a second here. Okay. Yeah, 1.4 hours. So yeah, it spent an hour and a half doing that. But that actually, no, I think that was great. Dragon versus airships, close quarters. Ah, lore and RPG. There's a deep story where the choices change the outcome. The world is morally complex and avoids cliche good versus evil narratives. Nice. I like that. Yeah, let's find the Discord here. So, Elos, what was it? Elos Art Game Studio. Let's just put that into our search here. Games and Arts. Okay. Yeah, very new. So it was founded in 2023. Okay. Game development journey in quarter two of 2024. So they've been around for maybe a year now. And this is their first game as the studio. Cool. Okay. A single player action RPG set in a rich, fantastical universe. I can tell that from all. So yeah, blend of medieval, gothic, and steampunk themes with a complex lore. Okay. I don't see. See, it's showing some of the artists here, and it's small. It's only showing 9 people. Oh, 10 people. 10th person doesn't have a picture. Okay. It has no. I can't see any kind of indication of where they are, but huh. And then let me open up the Discord here for a second. Click on the Discord. So I have no idea about uh the location of the studio itself, but definitely a foreign name of some sort. Yeah. But no, that was cool. I like that. So yeah, we're nearly finished, and I probably will end the stream here. It looks like Ray went ahead and went off for the night, which is okay. No, that was interesting, and I'm curious to see how the Discord and the game development will continue. But yeah, for a single year of them actually working on it, that was decent. I'm gonna keep an eye on that game and see where it turns up, because that could be a very fun game, all told. Nice little indie something. So yeah, I think we're gonna end it for today. Honestly, no, I liked everything that I saw there. So if you'd like to take a shot at it yourself, it's Sagas of Lumen demo. It's on Steam, and I believe that's the only place that it is. From what I saw, it gives you a nice taste of what's going on there, and then that jump scare at the end. Oh my gosh. It's very generic in its kind of dialogue and everything like that, but that can only get better. That can only go up from here. It can't go down. So from what I've played, it's good. It certainly needs improvement. But yeah, I think that was wonderful. So yeah, we're gonna end it for today. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing a new game. It is Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. I know nothing about the game. It sounds goofy as all heck. From the trailer that I saw, it looks like it's a bit like a just kind of a small little action RPG. Probably has some satire in it. We'll have to experience that, but we'll be doing that tomorrow. And then we'll go on with our schedule like normal. Like I said, I'm going to be potentially adding stuff to the schedule for Monday, because Marvel Rivals is kind of dragging a little bit in terms of just keeping my general interest to stream it. We won't do another demo day like we did today. I will figure out something to do. We might play Monster Hunter. There is another Marvel's game that I'd like to play. It's the one that flopped back during the pandemic. It's the Marvel Avengers game. At least playing through the co-op. I need to actually go, not the co-op, but the campaign, the main story. I need to go into it and make sure that it actually works because they shut down support of it, but they didn't shut down the servers as far as I know. So I think you can still play. If we could just play the main campaign, that's all I care about for the most part. If there's more to do in the game, like co-op missions and stuff like that, we might get into it, but that's not really the main point of me getting the game. The story was the one that was gonna get me the most interested, I think. One of the games that horribly flopped, and then I picked up for super cheap when I found out it was going to actually stop getting content support and stuff like that. So we might do that next week. We will see. Because I'm not going to stop doing Marvel stuff, Marvel Rivals, but it's probably just not going to be something I stream so much. So, got to see how that goes. But I would like to thank Randy. I loved the raid. It was so much to have. So, thank you for bringing your small community in here. I hope they enjoyed what they saw. Always appreciate you, man. You're a new follower, but you have been doing so much. So I appreciate it a lot. And I hope I can return the favor sometime. So, we're going to go ahead and end it just a couple minutes early today because I had a big talking point in the beginning and then all this stuff. So Dynasty Warriors Origin looks like fun. I don't know when I'll get into it because I have so much already, but it will be a future play. I can almost guarantee that. As well as playing any of the other Dynasty Warrior games. I'd love to get into those, whatever I can on PC. So, and then Sagas of Lumen, what did you guys think? It looks like it's great fun. It's very early on. So if they end up adding more stuff to a demo, I might come back and touch on that stuff. I don't know. Rarely do I touch like new games, like demos, stuff like that, because it's never the end product. It gives a bad impression at times because it's like, oh, this is what we get, and it doesn't go any further from there. Though I think knowing that it came for something very early and realizing it's going to be buggy, it's going to be weird. 7 a.m. Captain, hey! I'm just about to finish my stream, actually, so thank you for coming in, but you are a little late. It's okay. And don't feel bad. I will be streaming tomorrow, 3 hours starting before this. So so right now it's 5 for me. So whatever time it is for you, go back 3 hours, and that's when I start. So maybe I'll see you back here tomorrow or sometime in the future. But no, that was interesting. The games that we had and everything that we got here. I did play Lego Star Wars. Yes, I actually finished that about a month ago. I completed Skywalker Saga 100% a while back. I think it was like the middle of May? I can't remember when it was. Yeah, like the beginning of May or something. I fully completed it. So doing some other stuff. But hey, if you want to drop by and see what I'm playing a new game tomorrow. So jump in and join me for that. I don't know if it'll take us 1 or 2 streams to beat this game, but yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, 7A. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for reminding me that. Yes, I do remember that now. Thank you. Yeah, when you kind of were jumped in and were watching me, that was kind of towards the very tail end of the game. So yeah. Yeah, sorry, I didn't remember you. Thank you so much for reminding me of that, and thank you for coming by once again. Yeah, so yeah, tomorrow we'll be playing a new game, and our schedule will move on. But yeah, Mondays are going to probably change from Marvel Rivals to something else. The rest of the schedule will probably stick as is, but I feel like I just need to do a change on Mondays. So, and that probably will be something I do periodically every few months. I will probably change out a game if it's a really long-winded one to play something else, just to do a little bit of just a palate cleanse, and then come back to it. Just kind of refresh the system and don't burn out. So, we're going to go ahead and end it here. I would like to thank everybody who showed up. Randy, I want to thank you for the raid. Please raid anytime. I hope I can, once again, I can return the favor in some way, shape, or form. 7 a.m. Captain, thank you for coming in. Kind of late in the game. It's okay. I hope to see you again whenever you get the time next time. And then, we had somebody else show up. Who was it? Unfortunately, I don't have the log fully up with me. So, the guy who was watching me do Dynasty Warriors Origin demo. Thank you so much. The little tips that you have were great, and a little bit of the interest in it. I imagine that somebody who's played the Dynasty Warrior games and wanted to see somebody experience it for the first time, it was a lot to take in. So I will say goodbye for now, guys. I hope you guys have a good evening. I hope you stay safe, you have fun, you spend time with family, friends, whatever you do. Eat some good food, get some good sleep, come back tomorrow, and we will try out Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. Yes, tax evasion. I have no idea where this is going to go. But anyway, we're going to end it here. I'm starting to babble. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.